Today students, today we are going to start chapter 2 functions in Python, in which we will cover the topic types of functions. First function is built-in function, second is modules, third is user-defined function. So now let's start with the built-in function. Built-in function, first function is type conversion function. Under this category we have the first function, that is your int function. Int function is basically used to convert the data into the integer value. For example, int 436. So you can see here 436 is already an integer value, so it will give the same output, that is your 436. Next example, int 38.22. 38.22 is a float value, students, so it will convert the float data into the integer value, that means output will be 38. The next function is built-in function is str function. Str function is used to convert the data into the string. For example, you have written str706. You can see here 706 is a integer value, students. Okay, so when we use this str function, it will convert the data into the string. So output will be in the single quotes 706. You know very well, students, when we write the data into the single inverted commas, it will become an string. The next function is float function. Float function is used to convert the data into the float value. Okay, students. So now let's see the example here. We have written float 18. Float 18 is a integer value. So when we write the float function, it will convert the data into the float. So the output will be 18.0. Next example, float 22.3. So 22.3 is already a float value. Okay, so the output will be same, students, that is 22.3. So this is the working of float function. So let's move to the next function of built-in function, that is your input function. Input function, as the name indicates, this function is used to enter the data, to input the data from the user. Okay, students. So now let's see the example here. We have written name is equals to input enter a name. So when we use this input function, it will use to enter the data from the user, and name is a variable. Okay, students, name is a variable which is used to enter the data, which is used to store the data from the user. Okay, so when we print like welcome name plus pleasure to meet you, that means when we write the single double quotes, it will give the output welcome name, that the name entered by the user, and pleasure to meet you. So let's see the output here. Output will be enter your name. Suppose you have entered Aditya, so the answer will be welcome Aditya, pleasure to meet you. Simply. Okay, students. So this is the working of input function. The next third function of built-in function is eval function. Eval function is used to evaluate the value. It will use to evaluate the value of any data. For example, x is equals to eval 45 plus 10. So this eval function will use to calculate the value in string value or integer value. So when we write the print x, the output will be 55. So this is the working of eval function. Function of built-in function is min and max function. Min and max, as the name indicates, students, min is used to calculate the minimum value, and same as the max also, it will use to convert the use to check the maximum value. Okay, now let's see the example here. You can see max 9, 12, 6, 15. So here maximum value is 15. So simply output will be 15. Same with the negative values, -1, -7, -35, -4. So these are the negative values, and when we use the max function, it will give the maximum value, that is your -1. So this is the max function. Now see the example of min function here. You can see here, students, when we write min 8, 2, 30, 96. So this function will calculate will find out the minimum value. Okay, students. So the output is 2. So this is the min and max function. The next function is abs function. Abs denotes the absolute value. It will calculate the absolute value of any single number. For example, you can see here, students, abs -50. So -50 is a numeric negative value. So it will give the output in the positive number. Okay, so output will be 50. Always remember, students, abs will always give the positive result. Okay, so the next example here you can see abs 45. It is already in the positive number, so answer will be 45. In the next, ABS minus 30.6. This is a float value in the negative number, so the output will be in the positive number. Okay, so the answer is 30.6. So this is the working of ABS, that means absolute function. So next move to the next function of built-in function. This is your type function. As its name denotes, this function is used to determine the type of data, type of variable. For example, type 10. You know very well 10 is integer value. So when we write type 10, it will give the output class int. That means this function will denote the integer class. This is defining the 10 integer class. Okay. Next example, type 8.2. 8.2 is a float value. Okay students. So type function will give the output class float. It will define the data, that means which kind of type it belongs to. Okay. So next move to the next function, that is your len function. Len denotes the length of any string, length of any data. For example, you can see here str is equals to hello world. Hello world is a string, str is a variable. So when we write len str, this will give the output length of the string in the numeric value. Okay. So count the length of the string. You can count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Total spaces are, including spaces, total length of the string is 11. Always remember students, when we use the len function with the strings, we have to count the blank spaces also. Okay, keep in mind. So the output will be 11. Next example, you can see when we write x is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Write len of x, the output will be 4 because x will contain the 4 values, that so output will be 4. Next built-in function is round function. As the name denotes, round function is used to round off the data, round off the value. For example, we have written round 12.456. So 12.456, it will return the output 12. It will round off the value. Okay. In the next example, round 12.534. It will return the output 13 because 12.534 is here. So it will round off the 12.5, that will be 13. Okay students. In the next example of round off function, you can see here 12.452, 1. It will return the output 12.5. Till the position 1, it will round off the data. So this is the working of round function in built-in functions. The last but not the least function is range function. As the name denotes, range, it will calculate the starting range till the end range. Okay students, but keep in mind in the Python we have the end value, that is end minus 1. For example, we have the end 10. Okay, so the output will come from till the 9. Okay, so look at example here, range 5, 9. So 5 is the start value, 9 is the end value. So output will be 5, 6, 7, 8 because end is stop is 9. So stop will be end minus 1, that means output will be till 8. So keep in mind these things, range will become till the end minus 1. Here is next syntax of range function also, you can see here, in which we are using the step also. Look at here, range, start, stop and step. Start are begin value, okay, stop is the end value, okay. What is step? Step is basically a increment or decrement value. Okay, but what kind of numbers, how many numbers we want to increase the data. So for example, range 10, 71, 5. 10 is integer starting value, 71 is end. Okay, 5 will be step. So what will be the output here? You can see here students, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 and 70. So you can see here in this list there is gap of 4. 4 is step 10, after 5, 15, 15 will add 5, that will 20. So in this way 5 is step here, 5 step is given here. So in this way we can use the step function with the range function. So students, this is all about the built-in functions. I hope you understood the topic. Thank you.